Hello, beautiful people. It's nap time again, sort of, if I didn't wake her up. It's still nap time. So, I would like to talk to you today about raising children with special needs. Now, I personally do not have a child with special needs, but I did grow up in a house with a child who had special needs. I feel like I'm being repetitive. Anyway, I'm trying to get it out before they wake up. But I can only tell you about that from a sibling's perspective. So I reached out to 3 moms that I know who have children with varying special needs and of varying ages. And I asked them for a little piece of advice from them to you, and I'm going to share that with you today. The first mom I'm going to talk about is specifically talking about children with autism, and the other 2 moms are talking about children with special needs in general. Okay, so I hope this is helpful, and I hope they cooperate. One second. We're good. Oh, nope, she's not gonna. Anyway. Misi is talking about children with autism, and here's her advice to you. Be patient. Every tantrum shouldn't be ignored. They're smarter than you think. Challenge them to something greater, like putting the dishes away or folding the clothes. Encourage the little things because they will surprise you and do something greater. Work on a routine with them at home, like giving them a watch and setting a time for things like bedtime, shower time, and getting their clothes ready for the next day. They can and will do it because they gravitate to routines. The most important thing to know is that you are not alone. Yes, it's hard. Yes, you want your child to be on the same page as their peers, but it takes time, and they will get it. Thank you, Misi. Vanessa says, you will make it. You can do this, but only through God's grace, not your strength, and somehow in the ugly, God gets you through. And my mother says, time is the most important thing. Making time for God and growing that relationship is imperative. Making time for other family members is also important. You spend a lot of time focusing on that particular child, but you also need to try and balance time with your spouse and your other children and extended family as well. And lastly, make time for yourself. It's not selfish. It's for your sanity and the long-term health of your child. If you don't take care of yourself, not just pampering and pedicures, which are good, but also your physical health, like exercise, food, regular doctor's visits, you cannot be of the best help for your child long term. And my mom says she wants you to know that personally because she's paying for some of those things now. But all of these moms, I've seen all of them do one universal thing. They didn't just take their children's initial diagnosis from their doctors and then just stop there. I've seen all of these moms push their children to their limit. All of these moms, or these 3 moms, heard your child will stop here, your child will never do this, your child will never do this, your child will never do this. And I have seen all of their children exceed all of those expectations. And I think that's one thing that I admire the most about them. And they celebrate all of the little things, and it's just beautiful. It's beautiful to watch. It's beautiful to watch parents just really love their children. With autism, the doctors told Misi her children wouldn't make eye contact or read or write or speak, and they both do that. They're both flourishing in school. They're amazing. I'm in love with those kids. But anyway, Vanessa, there were all kinds of things that they told her that her little girl wouldn't do, and her little girl is just sunshine incarnate. She's just, oh my goodness, in love. I'm in love with these kids. And then my mom, there's just so much about my sister that from someone just walking up and seeing her in a wheelchair, we've seen people go, oh, I'm so sorry about. And I'm just like, what are you sorry about? She controls the CD player in the car. She would cry until you changed it to a song that she liked, and then she shut it off like water. She's amazing. And just she's so much happier than the rest of us because we're worried about all of these other things, and she's not. She's completely pampered and taken care of. And no, I hope that some of those advice just hit home. Maybe it's what you just need to hear today. A mom asked me to cover this when I first decided to launch this channel. This was a topic that they asked to cover. And so I hope that it's helpful. If you are a parent who has a child with special needs, please feel free to leave some advice of your own down in the comment section. And hopefully we can just spread that knowledge and spread that love out to help other parents. Hopefully I will be able to do the flip side of this and maybe get some advice from the dads as well, because guys process things different. So they're dealing maybe with the same children, but they process some of those challenges a little different. So maybe I can get some advice from them as well. I think that's all for today. Again, I hope this is helpful. I will see you on Monday with a mommy moment, prayerfully on Wednesday with a quick tip. I don't know, Wednesdays is not working all of the time. I want to include that in the lineup, but I don't know for sure. And Friday, we'll talk again like this. Not sure what about just yet, but we'll talk. And yeah, I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. If you had your baby this week, congratulations. If you are going to have your baby in the near future, I'm excited for you. It's adventures and adventures and adventures after that. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.